We are back with the rehost. It took 2 oil. Now 1-1. Both teams won. 1-1 round. This time there is no alibi from HIVE side. A pretty decent setup. Pretty decent ops. And Tsunami has 6 pick to Ash from Thatcher.
Okay, hello everybody, this is BZA. We're gonna spectate the match between HIVE Esports and PTI. They're both sitting on 1-1. Capcan was going pretty nuts before the rehost. We'll see where it goes. So we have the basic setup from HIVE coming out. They are bringing the Legion again, however they're gonna switch out the alibi for the Jaeger.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb.
As attack phase begins, we'll see what PTI goes up to. So Kaptan's entering from the same side again, east
Attackers have located a bomb.
entrance towards the valley itself. The Ash curiously pushing the main door, going for the entry frags apparently. Now the Ash is gonna drone herself in, which is really quite curious. They aren't really going for the map control, as it seems they're pushing the site directly. Yeah, as all of the players are positioned right outside the site. The IQ, however, is gonna get the ADS inside, making it easier for Capcan to send nades. As they do progress up towards upstairs, they start droning with 1 minute down already, and Captain is droning upstairs. He sees the Legion, however, he might be unaware of the guy playing right behind him. He primes the nade. Will it be a kill? It drops right on top of the Legion. That's Prodigy gone. Captain with the great entry frag coming in archives. The Twitch is sitting outside the main hall. Captain barely misses his shots onto the Jaeger through the wall. Jaeger sitting in the armory, trying to challenge him through the archives windows. Tsunami, however, has taken customs control. He's gonna push up into side. He's gonna whiff all his shots onto Valkyrie. Get shot on by the dock and taken out by the Valkyrie herself. That's actually really terrible play from the Ash there, as that kind of aim on the Ashman is simply unacceptable. Twitch, however, is in sight as IQ joins her there. IQ going for the plant, IQ going for the plant and Twitch holding her cover. Twitch takes on the mute as well, who peeks without any prior knowledge. He seemed to peek in towards the Twitch. Captain getting a kill onto Brainless elsewhere, and it's all up to Phantom again. Takes down Destruction, but Captain's there with the SMG-11 in his hands. Absolutely deadly on the sled so far, getting the 3k of the round once again. On it, huh?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
as we go into round 4 with 2 rounds to its PTI. Phantom going back up to Armory as they have unlocked the site once again. And they're bringing out the Rook instead of the Dog this time, as they don't really seem to trust the Dog that much. So yeah, the rest of the setup is basically identical, except the Vigil coming out as well instead of the Jaeger. That's really quite curious considering how Kapkan's been really proficient on his nades as well. Bringing the Jaeger instead of the Vigil is basically ill-advised. Tsunami, however, reading the Armory defense are back on the Montaigne. They're probably gonna try for the office take again, as the same they did last time. However, it didn't seem to work out that well, leaving Kaptan in a 4v1, which he managed to win. But yeah, as we head into round number 4.
Cover me! Reloading!
Yeah. हाँ तो मैंने कहा managed to win का हाँ मैंने गलत कहा, सही कह रहा है. Almost managed to win नहीं कहा मैंने. So the IQ is gonna get the batteries from underneath. There seems to be little to no presence from HIVE. However, IQ is just gonna open the barricade and in the process take down Valkyrie, who's playing on the metal grid. That's really playing on a disadvantage there, and Kaptan's probably gonna get some nade kills here as well, since there are no ADSs. However, no one seems to be playing immediately behind Shell. Smoke has rotated there. We'll see what Kaptan can make of this, as he has been really good with the sledge. Dixio, however, is gonna get the kill onto the Phantom, and Kaptan's gonna carry up, getting the kill onto Sands, and it's a 5v2, bringing it down to 4v2 from the Bandit C4 there. Shooter getting rid of Prodigy through the smoke, and that's really unfortunate there. Going for the plant now. Brainless managed to get rid of Kaptan, but Dixio from Armory Lockers is gonna get rid of himself. And that's another round to his PTI. PTI seeming fairly content with their lineup last time, as they managed to win the round pretty easily. Are gonna bring up the same setup again. However, Monty's gonna 6-pick from Monty to Monty, and they're gonna bring out the Legion from the Pulse on a 6-pick. The difference for HIVE here is the Ella. However, we're gonna see how he tries to play that, as he is switching onto the Ella from the Vigil, as they're probably planning to counter Montaigne with the Ella and the Legion combo. This time they seem to be aware of the smoke plant strategy employed by PTI, and they're gonna be ready. As you can see, the Jaeger putting ADSs there, and we're gonna be Legion also putting his mines near the door, and Valkyrie setting up for the offices. Ella puts her Grismod also on the archive store, so they're relying really heavily on the office defense here, as they've seen the pattern from PTI, who tend to push it there. However, one office as well seemed to be soft. That is quite curious, really. As PTI are gonna go for the exact same push 3rd time in a row. Mountain getting rid of the Valkan there, but curiously, really easily spottable there from the Mountain. Shooter trying to get rid of utility from really far away. As he rappels upside down and holds the mountain for covering him. Kaptan back on the AC window where he has been really proficient so far, and there's a mountain going for the plant, and Kaptan giving him the best cover he can really.
Activating diffuser.
And the diffuser goes down. C4 was really delayed there from Prodigy. That's really slow reaction time. Kaptan nading it down onto Prodigy as Sandsmer tries to go for the flank. He sees no one as IQ's rebel upside down, barely showing any pixel of her.
Defender has left.
And she gets rid of the Legion in the process, however.
Bomb has been located.
That's a nice shot from Ptolemy on the Valkyrie, and it's a 4v1 situation as Jaeger has been down. She
Defender
jumps
has left
out,
the designated staging area.
she
Defender
sees the... Okay, she saw the Thatcher on the rappel, but she decided to do nothing about him. And Shooter will get another kill onto him. That's 4-1 for PTI. So we can see Hive going to armory lockers 4th time in a row. This is really curious as they're switching up their ops. They're baiting out the switch. They're just gonna switch to the castle, probably gonna put it on the office's archives door, trying to deny the plant. The Mozzie coming in, deny the droning information. The Mira would have been a really good addition to deny the plant, but they choose not to go with her and instead bring out the dock again. However, PTI is gonna come up with the Blackbeard this time instead of the Thermite, which has been really not been proving useful at all. Since they don't really tend to go for the breed, they just tend to go for the plant. Hive, however, has a ton of ways to counter this push again if it comes, which it clearly is, considering the Montaigne again. And they seem to be preparing well for it, but the Nitro Cell play from the Hive is really terrible. Like, the utility economy coming out from Hive is definitely not recommended at all, considering they could have stopped the plan in its tracks each time out of 10. At least. However, we will see what comes of this round, as seem to be going for the exact same push. However, Shooter spawned on the other side this time and is trying to get a wallbang kill through the doorway. Kaptan's gonna head on over back to his AC window where he's been so good at it, holding it down and not letting any rotation push his teammate or the Monty going for the plan. Shooter placed a big charge Helder's window. Might be looking to hot breach him. I guess one could assume at this point PTI are getting really confident of themselves,
Bomb has been located.
getting 4 rounds in a
Attackers
row,
dropped the diffuser.
only losing the
Attackers have
first one.
recovered their diffuser.
Nansmuk trying a 200 IQ play, trying to get rid of the Claymore there, which we really don't have any info. I suspect it decides to go there. Shooter, however, is gonna rush into Tullers and hide behind the soda machine. So the jump into Tullers not really proving useful at all. Tsunami's gonna push up in front of him and Shooter drones him out. Gonna get rid of the default camps. As Dickshire gets the first kill onto Ptolemy, that's the Valkyrie down. And Kaptan's really putting down some damage at range towards the Mozzie. However, he has taken a lot of damage. Sandsmirk, however, is gonna get the kill onto the Blackbeard as Monty goes back to his default planting position, gets down by the Claymore mine, so the castle really failing to get rid of the Claymore mine. And yeah, Diffuser's down, Monty's dead, Kaptan's injured, as well as the rogue castle, so this really seems to be around for Hive this time around, with a 3v1 situation, really. Unless Shooter manages to get the revive off. don't look precarious, as yeah, they get rid of Kaptan, who was injured, and Shooter gets rid of the Talk, who's speaking really too aggressively there for the man advantage they had. Mozzie doesn't have a C4, that's a visual bug, and Shooter in the 2v1 with 30 seconds remaining. Aware of the person downstairs. 20 seconds. IQ versus the Mozzie. The Rook's going round towards some metal stairs. Shooter shuts him down. It's a castle barricade. He has a breach out, but he doesn't have the time.
5 seconds left.
Will he be able to get the Mozzie? Really doubtful. Will not. And that's a run for Hive.
Operators, you have run out of time. Attackers need to locate.
As we switch to the halftime, we'll see Hive go on to the attack now, and PTI on the defense. They're actually bringing out a fairly similar composition to Hive on defense, bringing the Ally, Doc, Rook, Valkyrie, and the Bandit. Hive, however, don't seem to be keen on the Monty plant trap, as Ella is really wasting a bomb right there, putting them both on top of each other as they do not stack and they'll get taken out by single melee. So that's really terrible ability placement from Ella there. However, on the other hand, they might be bringing a fairly similar comp to PTI on attack. However, Hive is lacking the essential component that was the Montaigne, opting out instead for the Capital as well as the Twitch. So that's really indicative of them pushing up to the armory. Shooter's, however, gonna peek out CCTV door. He's gonna get rid of the Thatcher already, and he's peeking to looking to get others, as misses a lot of shots onto the Capital, who doesn't really seem to be willing to take the engagement, but is pressure, as you really do need to get the Doc out. The Capital's gonna fall back as Thermite whiffs his shot onto the Ella, and they have balcony control. However, Shooter inside CCTV is still getting rid of people on the balcony. Hive's utility usage hasn't been really great whatsoever, as however they do get rid of Destruction and Dixio, that's the Ella, and the Rook gone for the defense. However, Doc's still holding up inside CCTV. That's the last of his stim pistol. However, Capital isn't really up on this reaction time, however, as they really need a team push right now to get rid of the Capital there. Thermite gets the kill onto the Doc. However, the Bandit is on the east stairs. He runs out, gets rid of the Thermite as well. That's the hard breach gone. It's 1 minute 18 into the round. It's up to the Capital and the Twitch. Both of them are really proficient fraggers. Capital with his Firebolt utility is really good right now. However, it will mostly come down to the Twitch's FAMAS and her fragging power. Capital's utility usage, however, is also quite crucial to them winning this round. However, Bandit and Valkyrie, that's two C4s. As Valkyrie takes the Twitch down, it's all up to the Capital. Inside the CCTV, he's panicking. He has no information of anything whatsoever. And it's 40 seconds left in the round. As Bandit takes him down, that's another round for PTI. Stream पे So Hive reading into the ventilation play here are gonna bring out the Buck going for the vertical play and the Hibana as well. You can there really isn't much change from the side of PTI. The major difference being them bringing the Legion instead of the Dog this time. The rest of the operators seem to be the same as the friendly fire goes around as Tsunami tries to shoot the drone, shoots Shooter instead, and also Shooter turns around and shoots the Ella.
Razor wire.
Just a little prick. Activated device.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds into the round, Hibana and Buck are probably gonna be crucial elements of this attack from Hive Esports, as Jaeger's gonna hold up upstairs.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
The Ella's holding up inside Tellers, laying under the window. She's hoping for a Mistral. So Ella's gonna get droned out and shot from Ptolemy, as Ella did not account for the fact the wall is also wall bangable. So if you get droned out there, you're basically stuck and left for dead. And I've just acting up on the information, getting rid of the Ella in Tellers. That's an early man advantage for Hive, as they are looking to push into Tellers.
Drone ready.
Reloading mag.
Shooter gets shot down from Hive Esports. That's the Buck taking the Jaeger down, and as he drones in, he's looking to enter into Teller Archives right now, as his melee really failed, so he had to. His shooting also failed, basically stuck in the doorway. He attempts to shoot his own drone before realizing that it's his own drone, and as he goes into the Archives after a lot of struggle there. Hibana is just marching around in CCTV, not really anything, as Bandit gets really misdrawn and he takes out Prodigy, who was going for the floor there. Phantom, however, is gonna get out of Tellers as Twitch spots the Rook and misses a lot of shots, and there's the Thermite taking him down, saving the Twitch from her untimely device, as well as a Rook going out. That's all. It's all up to Kaptan again, upstairs on the Bandit, full HP with the C4. Gets rid of the Hibana. It's a 3v1 situation. Kaptan has really proved to us today he can really be the clutch operator you need in situations. And we're looking forward to see what. Might be getting a kill on Ptolemy there, as he barely misses it. That's really unfortunate timing there for Kaptan, as he could have gotten the diffuser down. However, Ptolemy is going for the plant now.
Attackers are
Side
activating the diffuser.
ventilation. Workshop, actually, pardon me. Coming down metal stairs, he falls down. The enemies sure to hear it. Thatcher, however, sees him as well. Everybody's missing their shot, as Thatcher shifts his position, pushes him with a pistol curiously, as Kaptan takes down two. That's Thatcher and Twitch down. It's all up to the Thermite of Sands, who's inside ventilation, looking into rotation. He's inside armory now. He's really aggressive for having the plant down, really. But Kaptan seems to be unaware of his position. As Sands gets a call onto the Kaptan, he shoots the Bandit down. That's the round for Hive Esports. PTI, however, going for the same strat as we saw Hive pull out last time. Teasing the Mira, but then switching out onto a roamer. It is really a curious strat, however, as I'm not really sure what they're trying to bait out utility-wise from Hive. As usually you see it going the other way around, switching out from a Vigil or a LSA onto the Mira. So the defense is expecting her.
Bomb located by attackers.
Shooter, however, is holed up inside armory looking for drones. As the Vigil Twitch is just gonna waste her drones straight out trying to shoot Tsunami, as Tsunami almost gets rid of the dog's egg right there.
5 seconds to insert.
Barely missing. But the dog does manage to with this
Attacker's
head on.
objective is to defuse
As
the
we
bomb.
head into the
Attackers
attack phase
drop the diffuser.
again, Phantom and Hive
Attackers have recovered
holding
their
down the run out. As Hibana's gonna rotate back in. And that's Hive setting down Shooter, who was going for the spawn peak. Like, that's really ill advised from Shooter. He's really an aggressive player that doesn't really come out for him. As we've seen, he's managed to get a lot of frags, but his impact frags are really lacking right now. As Tsunami is holed up inside bathroom with a rotation available to go back into site. And we'll see if Thatcher manages to drone him out, as it doesn't seem to be doing so far. They're droning out open area. They see the dock in ventilation. That they take the dock down from his own setup, and they are really misinformed on the Tsunami's position on the mute inside the bathroom, holding close with a shotgun. That's really bad play on the droning there from Hive. Kaptan gets taken down, and Dixio takes down Brainless onto the Hibana. It's all up to
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Dixio on second kill, taking down the Termite as well. It's 2v2 situation, the Legion and the Mute versus the Bitch of the Buck, with the Legion making it 2 versus 1. Buck just slow walking upstairs, no idea what's happening around him, as his team falls all around. It's all up to the Buck. Dixio, however, coming out really nicely in this round, taking double kill. Taking 2 really aggressive and important players from Hive there. As he slow walks down the east stairs, he's vigilant for anybody who's looking to peek him. However, it doesn't look well informed onto the positions of defenders. Tsunami is still holed up inside the bathroom as he has been. Oh, he does seem to be informed of Tsunami's position. He's gonna attempt to nade him, but that nade doesn't really do a lot with the half wall in front of him. This looks to be a losing fight from Prodigy. Probably gonna take him out right now. Yep, Dixio with the triple kill. Really pushing PTI towards a victory there. This round. As you saw on the scoreboard there, we have some really standard performers there, especially from PTI in the shape of Kapitan as well as Shooter. Really just gunning them down. Hive, however, doesn't really seem to be on the level of PTI right now, considering the 3 rounds down. Anyways, the Buck's got a 6-pick to Sledge, so I'm considering that's too much recall for him. But however, Sledge is basically useless. Pushing up onto Armory, I don't know where you expect to use him, where you can't use Buck. But however, for the vertical play, Sledge is absolutely useless here. So that's really quite curious as to them bringing him out. Shooter's looking to shoot Kapitan and heal him. Hey, they're really quite curious decision making as he seemed to like the bandits bottom a lot. You might as well kiss it. So we see the Ying bring bottom from Hive this time around. That's the main standout difference we have. Oh, they might be looking for a rush here,
10 seconds left before insertion.
as they don't really have any smokes to complement the
5
Ying
seconds
there.
remaining.
As PTI all just seem to be all going for the spawn peaks.
Attacker's objective is to
And
locate a bomb and defuse
Generally
it.
playing really aggressively. Captain still has some of the boost left given to him by Shooter, who seem to be a real admirer of his behind. As Hive rappels up, pulling the east. Gonna drone out CCTV. They don't want to fall to Shooter's shenanigans again, as they make sure it's clear. And Shooter's back on the dock again, so that will be interesting how he performs. As he's looking to rotate into CC, maybe he's gonna run out with the dock. He's gonna peek the balcony, see no one there, and just run back in after getting detected. Really, if you have a Valk, you should just wait him out and just see when they're pushing, run out then, because you're just giving away your strategy. That's one trick the opponents will be expecting. Attack, however, taking plenty of damage here on the Thatcher and the Ying. However, it's really quite unknown where it came from, as Thatcher's really stuck up in a weird position as Twitch goes down to destruction on the Jaeger. Valkyrie's aware of Sledge's position. She's gonna light him up and get lit up in the process as well. Sledge generally holding a poor angle, really. Shooter takes down Prodigy on the Ying, so that's their surprise mechanic gone essentially. As Thatcher looks to push up Armory again. This is a really split push, and there seems to be little to no coordination there coming out from Hive. As Shooter peeks out, he gets shot down by Sands on the Thatcher. That's a 3v4. Termite's just running around, and he really should be pushing towards getting the wall at this point, considering it's only 50 seconds left. That being said, he is...
Stay clear.
Yeah, he manages to set his charge off, but takes a lot of damage in the progress. That's Legion on the flank again. Gets shut down from the Thatcher. He manages to down Thermite, but he will be salvaged. It's a 3v3 situation, 30 seconds remaining. Jaeger's gonna rotate into CC, get rid of both Thatcher and Thermite. It's all up to the Sledge of Brainless, who hasn't really been the top performer this match, so we might as well consider this over. 20 seconds remaining, gets rid of Kaptan, falls back down. Spatially unaware, really, right there. But he does have a chance to win this, as slim as it may be. He is on the camps though, and he definitely isn't looking to win the game. And that's the game to PTI then. Jeez.
Operators, you are out of time.
And that was our second warm-up match. GG's.